New question, the member from Davenport.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Children and Youth Services. Minister, last Thursday, your ministry announced the details to some very important enhancements to the Ontario Autism Program, or OAP. I know our government has taken great care to consult with families in creating the OAP. I also know that in my riding of Davenport, I have spoken with many families and passed their feedback and concerns on to the minister. My constituents have expressed a need for choice and consistency in the program. Many families have also expressed the need for a direct funding option. I know there has been much work to provide families with a clear choice they have been asking for, the choice between direct funding and direct service. Minister, can you please share with this House the details of the new direct funding option?
And thank you, Minister of Children and Youth Services.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Davenport for her question. She's a strong advocate for families and for children here in the province of Ontario. Mr. Speaker, I had the opportunity to travel across the province and meet with families and meet with parents and talk to them about the autism program here in the province of Ontario, and I just want to take a moment to thank them for their feedback. The member is right. We heard a very clear message from families when having those discussions, and to respond to those families, we as a government are introducing direct funding options to families. So beginning January 15th of next year, so in weeks from now, we will increase the maximum hourly rate for service purchased through the OAP from $39 an hour to a maximum of up to $55 an hour. We will communicate new qualifications for clinical supervisors that will be phased in. We'll also create an OAP provider list that will help families select a qualified OAP service provider in the spring, and I have more in the supplemental, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the Minister for listening to families. I hope that all members of this House are supportive of parents' call for choice in the system and their ask for a direct funding option. There is no doubt that system transformation is a difficult undertaking, and it can create a lot of confusion for families. I've also heard from parents in my riding that when it comes to accessing autism services, the system can be very difficult to navigate. In the new Ontario Autism Program, how is your ministry going to ensure that parents are aware of the resources available to their families and are able to easily navigate the system?
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So there are a number of changes that are coming to the program. I want all families to experience a smooth and seamless transition into the new Ontario Autism Program. The new OAP has a single point of access in each of the 9 service areas. This will make it easier for families to access services. Contact numbers are available on my ministry website. I'm also hosting, Mr. Speaker, 2 teletown halls, one on January 11th at 7 p.m. and again on January 17th at 7 p.m. Parents can ask questions and get direct answers from myself and ministry staff. Details of the teletown halls and the regional providers' information are on the website ontario.ca/autism. I hope that all members in this House are proud of this program and they share this information with their constituents. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.